Hey folks, Javier David Lopez here. I'm doing a quick video tonight in recollection of the 9/11 and recollection of the September 11th, 2001 attacks. 8:46 a.m. American Flight 11 hit the North Tower. 9:03 a.m. United Flight 175 hit the South Tower. Between 9:25 and 9:27 a.m. American Flight 77 hit the Pentagon. 9:59 a.m. The South Tower collapsed. Bear in mind, the South Tower was the second hit and the first one to collapse. Then the North Tower stood as the single World Trade Center and burned between 9:59 a.m. and 10:27 a.m. I think at 10, and I remember 10:28 a.m. My mistake. 10:28 a.m. That's when the North Tower collapsed. What was I doing on 9/11? I remember being a little kid at the time. My dad was in D.C. He was there when the Pentagon was hit. Havoc was taking over D.C. I was in Phoenix. I remember running past the TV, seeing the Twin Towers on fire. And I think I have a very vivid memory, and I could be wrong on this, but I have a very vivid memory of seeing the North Tower of the World Trade Center collapse live on TV. It was either live or it was a replay. Either way, I know I saw a World Trade Center collapse. And I believe it was the North Tower. And I know I saw it on TV on that day. I don't know if I was viewing a live picture or not. I was very young. I don't remember if it was a live picture, but I remember seeing it happen. And it was a crazy day. That's my testimony on 9/11. And it's just very deep and emotional day for the whole country, and something we should never forget. Something we should always have reflected in our hearts. Always remember the people, the victims of the greatest attack in American history, and one of the greatest crimes in aviation history, with two United Airlines planes and two American Airlines planes hijacked as weapons by psychotic terrorists. 2011, Osama bin Laden was killed. And I think recently, in this year, in the past month or so, month and a half, another major Al Qaeda mastermind was killed. I forgot his name. But whether we want to believe it or not, this kind of stuff can always happen again. People should never let their guards down. Airport security should never let their guards down. I feel like they are getting more laxed. Airport security is getting more laxed. I know that for a fact because I've been able to sneak in liquids without them being thrown away when I travel. My computer's been able to go through the scanner without being, taken out. I've gone through security with things in my pocket. I feel like security is getting more laxed, and the threat of 9/11 and the threat of another 9/11 style event never goes away, and we should just always, be on our guard as a nation and just reflect and remember the events of that day. I have been to the 9/11 museum. I have seen the airplane parts that were taken out of the Pentagon. A lot of people don't believe a plane hit the Pentagon. I do. I'm not convinced that it didn't. I understand why people believe it was a missile, but at the same time, I have witnessed actual airplane wreckage from the Pentagon that was brought to the 9/11 museum. I've seen parts of the World Trade Center that's been brought to the 9/11 museum, and just parts of planes and everything that were involved in 9/11. And one of the four hijacked aircraft, with obviously the fourth one, United Flight 93, which was, by the way, one of my top 3 favorite movies of all time, United 93, where we know that the passengers apparently rebelled on that flight, bringing that flight down over Pennsylvania. A lot of suspicions there. I do believe the passengers rebelled because I do believe there were many recordings coming from passengers who were calling their family members saying that we're going to do something. It is not clear to me whether they're the ones that brought the plane down, or whether the terrorists brought the plane down, or whether the plane was shot down. But either way, I do believe there was an attempt of resistance on that particular flight that crashed in Pennsylvania. 9/11 is a very deep story that should remain in all of our hearts. God bless the victims of that day, and God bless, everybody involved and those who will always be, continue to remember that day. Thanks for watching, folks. This has been a short video. Take care. This is Javier Blog 208, tuning out.